Yes, welcome back to the SA Sports Show. Time to talk lacrosse, Timmy. We have got some big games coming up on the weekend, a couple of grand finals.
They don't get any bigger.
They don't get any bigger than grand finals, but these grand finals are a little bit bigger than what you think.
These two, yes.
These two are very big. First of all, to Cameron Semmler from the Burnside Lacrosse Club. Welcome to you. You've got a big job ahead of you on the weekend. And to Olivia Parker from Woodville Lacrosse Club. You've got an even bigger job on the weekend. And the reason, we'll get into that in a moment, but first of all, congratulations on getting into the grand final.
Thank you.
But boy, would you love to win this on the weekend, and we'll explain why. We will, because you're both up against powerhouses that have won 1,000 flags.
Yeah.
I was reading here very interestingly, Glenelg men and Brighton women's, and it says here, note, been in every grand final since 1997. They've been in every one. Yeah. And you guys never won one. Both of you?
No.
Both
Club
of you.
history, never won a grand final.
Yeah.
Wow. Confident?
Strangely so, yeah.
Yeah?
I kind of, I guess I enjoy being the underdog. It's a little less pressure to sort of have to win. We sort of can just take it upon ourselves to go and do our job. So
how have both your seasons been?
Yeah, so Woodville actually finished top, so minor premiers. So we are pretty confident coming into this grand final this weekend, and we definitely have a lot to prove being on top and then losing the semi-finals. So, yeah, I think it's going to be exciting.
So you lost the second semi
Yes.
and got back through the preliminary into the grand.
Yeah, so it's been
not a bad way.
Yeah, it's been an interesting season. We haven't bet Glenelg all season, and then we versed them in the prelim on the weekend and actually won. So, and we haven't lost to Brighton all season, but we lost to them in the semi-final.
So you got that out the way.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
yeah.
We just wanted to play an extra game. We didn't want to have a weekend off. So, it'll be an interesting grand final. It's been very close this season. Always one goal in it, in an overtime or. Yeah, so it's going to be an interesting final.
And yours, Cam?
sort of up and down, I suppose. We sort of came into the season thinking that we might have finished a little higher. We finished third. The top two being Brighton and Glenelg. They've been right up there all year. So Brighton, we'd lost all our previous games to them this season, one in double overtime. And we're lucky enough to get through. Well, I don't think it was like we worked hard to get there and get through, but we dropped a few games to teams we probably shouldn't have throughout the year, sort of a bit of inconsistency and just loss of focus. But I think when we're playing our team game and playing the way we did last weekend against Brighton, then I think we've got a chance against anyone. And Glenelg definitely are the best team this year in the men's comp, so we're going to have to bring it to them, I think.
So what gives you that confidence? What gives you that? You said earlier that you're quietly confident going into the game. What gives you that confidence?
The way we played last week really gelled. It's sort of what I think our season's been culminating towards. That we've had games when it is. We've had games where we've strung two quarters together, or maybe three of the four, and we didn't quite get it all together. Whereas I think for the first time this season, we strung all four quarters together, and the result was that we beat a team that we, historically don't play well against. So I think if we could do that again on Saturday, then we're in for a really good shot.
Okay. What about your history? Well, what gets you into the game of lacrosse? That's what I love to find out, because it's a different sport, isn't it? Let's face it. I mean, you get a whack on there with a racket and whatever. It's all good. I want to play. But what got you into the sport? Was it right from the youngster, family?
Yeah. So my dad played when he was a teenager, and then obviously my older sisters got into the game because of dad, and then I just kind of followed in the footsteps. So it was family. Most lacrosse players are from family or friends. But it's getting bigger. More people through schools and things like that are getting to know lacrosse and wanting to play. So family was my reason.
I sort of played. My dad was a footballer, and his dad and the rest of his family were all footballers. So I played that when I was younger, but sort of the teams that I was playing for in my early teens were not very good. So we sort of, getting thumped by 180 points every week wasn't too appealing for me. So one of my friends of mine said, well, why don't you come give lacrosse a go? I'm going to try it out this year. And so I sort of got into the sport a little bit later when I was sort of 13, 14. So from that side of it, it's a great sport as well. I think that you can get into it a little bit later and still have great opportunities to represent your state, your country and things like that.
So if you're right-handed, you carry it around right-handed. Good players do both?
Yeah.
Is that what? How many two-sided are there? Is most people expected to be two-sided?
I think if you want to play elite level Australian teams, you definitely have to be two-sided. It's an advantage for the defence if you only played one side, because you can really overplay that side. If you're a good player, you're both-sided. Yeah.
And growing up, to be fair, you can normally be harsher on your siblings. You play with the two sisters.
Yes.
How does that go sometimes? I mean,
Yeah.
what
I
are we
play
like out there?
No, we're good. We're good. So I play with my sisters now in the state league team. So it's actually the first season that we've played all together.
Wow.
So it's pretty awesome.
Makes it easy for mum and dad to go and watch.
Yeah, that's it.
They'll
Absolutely.
be in the side. They'll be in the side on the weekend.
Yeah, Dad
Okay.
will be front row centre.
Yeah.
Coaching from the sidelines probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mum comes out and watches as well.
Great.
So it's been amazing. I love playing with my siblings and, half-time, bit of bickering, but that's okay. We're on the other side of the, one of my sisters plays defence, midfield, and the other one plays attack. So we're in the different positions.
They did that on purpose, didn't they?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Just keep on
But you're the captain.
Yeah.
You're the captain.
No.
You're not the captain
No.
now.
I'm one of the
Okay.
young ones of the team. So
Okay.
my older sister, Tara, is one of the captains, yes.
Your older sister Tara's one of the
Yeah,
captains. Okay.
yeah.
So how does a captain act when the captain is home with the other siblings? How does the captain act? Like a captain or
Yeah.
I'm the captain type of thing?
No, she's
or?
definitely the older sister. Yeah,
Okay,
let's just put it that
okay.
way. Yeah, captain, older sister, same kind of rules. Yeah, but
I think that's great that you're playing with your sisters. I reckon
Yeah.
that is terrific.
it's a lot. It's a lot of fun, and we get so excited during the week. We get game prep Friday night, having Euroses together and talking about the game competition. So it's
Easy to
really
get a
fun.
lift to the ground. There's
Yeah,
a lot of things going for it, really, isn't
Great.
it?
Bonuses,
Yeah.
A lot of bonuses there for
Yes,
sure.
yeah, absolutely.
But you have got a big job because
Yes.
the team you're playing, it doesn't matter what you've done during the year, they've been there, done that
Yes,
quite a few times.
they
And
have.
whatever. You guys, when was the
Yes.
last time you played in a final?
We haven't.
You
we
haven't
haven't played in a
played
grand
in a
final.
G yet?
No,
Oh, good timing.
Okay.
This
Good
is the
time to win
first
one.
time.
Okay.
51 years.
Wow.
So
51?
Yeah. So when we first.
When I was born, Timmy, they last
Yeah.
played. Well, close. Anyway.
So
Wow.
we've got a bit of history to make on the weekend. Hopefully we come away with a win. But even making the grand final was a massive achievement for our team.
There it
But
goes.
yeah.
No,
Yes,
makey.
Yeah. No, we're in it to win it.
Yeah.
But
How's the
we're going to
build-up?
be super.
That's it.
How's the build-up?
It's been quite good. It's been quite fun at trainings. We're just really excited and really happy because we're new to this grand final feeling.
Yeah.
We've never played in one, and everyone is just super excited, and we just want to get out there and play and just beat them. Yeah, we
and
really
win,
want to beat them.
and win.
Cam Nord Oval, that's where the games are going to be played. Any experience on Nord Oval previously? And it seems to, it was a great footy venue, but it'd be a great venue for the spectators as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so the first time we've played on it was the final last week.
Great.
So and the surface was really good. We didn't really know what to expect. But supporter-wise, the crowd is great there. Their stands up there are really good. The final last year was held there, the grand final, but first time that any other finals have been held there.
Great. And that's all part of growing the game as well, isn't it?
It is,
not?
yeah. So I suppose there's pros and cons to it as well. The pros, obviously, it's growing the sport, and it's a great. It's great to have lacrosse sticks down the parade, and sort of people looking at you. They don't really see
What's
that very often.
happening here?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
And I suppose the only
Call the
comment.
cops.
That's right. Well, finally you should say that. That has happened. So really, really good for the sport, and I think hopefully we can get down there again. And I know from sort of just my family and families of the Burnside team, they've really enjoyed going out there and letting all their family know we're playing at Burnside at Nord Oval.
Close to home.
Yeah.
And you're in a similar boat to Olivia here about grand finals. 2015, I believe, last time
It was,
you guys, and then I think prior to that, was early 2000s.
Yeah, 2006.
You wouldn't have played him on either. Or
I
did you
played
play
in 2015.
Oh, you did?
I
Okay,
did play
so
in that
you've
one.
been there, yeah.
So, and again, playing those teams that have been there before, there definitely was that, I guess, composure from them in terms of as you said, they've been there, they've been in that situation. And I think it was not quite our time at that stage. It was sort of a step up, and I think that ultimately sort of led to the way that game went. But
you feel different about this one?
well, that's right, yeah. So now that we've got a bit of that experience, even playing last week, it sort of felt almost like a grand final being at Norwood Oval. So, so hopefully we'll be able to carry that confidence through.
Okay, so your build-up would be the same? There'd be nothing different, or is
No,
there...
not really. No, just talking strategy sort of last night at training. So a few guys just resting, nursing a few injuries and things like that. Nothing major, so they'll all be going through. But it was more strategy and getting our heads right as opposed to we're not going to develop any new skills in the last week.
Any quicker or any faster now?
Yeah, that's right.
Point of that.
Exactly right.
What time are the games?
So the women's is at 3:15.
Yep.
And then the men's will play at 5. So
Okay.
underline.
Both Nord Oval same day.
Right.
Yes.
Be there.
Be
We'll
there.
be
That's
square.
right. Yeah, exactly right.
And we wish you guys, thanks for coming in. Wish you all the best on the weekend. You've got to be going in as underdogs, regardless.
Yes.
I mean, purely because of the form guide here with other teams. But we hope that you do really well, obviously.
Yes.
And we'd like you to knock the powerhouses off anyway. These powerhouses.
Have a
are
couple of
gonna
wins, you
hurt.
can come back on.
Yeah.
Quite simple, quite simple. But good luck on the weekend, and
Thank you
very
we
much.
appreciate you coming in today.
No, thanks, Harry.
Thank you.
We'll come back after this break with more on the SA Sports Show.